Welcome to the world of Indian reservation system, and I would like to share my views with you about this oppressive and discriminative law which is prevalent in this Indian society for over 7 decades. You may be a topper all in your life, but this system of caste reservation at any given point of time can put hurdles on your way of development and prosperity. Caste-based reservation system is a discriminatory law implemented in this country by the imperialist Britishers immediately after the First War of Independence in 1857. The vast size of India and its people with their caste and religion was always an instrument for dividing them into different groups of interest to smoothen their imperialistic rule in this land forever. But even after independence, our forefathers of modern India continued this law without any importance given to it for making a scientific study of the system. Throughout the debates of the formulation of Indian Constitution, our leaders were strongly agreeing to one thing, that any privilege or special treatment to any section of the society should not be given on factors based on history. But unfortunately, caste-based reservation system is based purely on historical factors than actual truth existing in Indian society. The caste system or the Varna system, which was prevalent in this land for over 3 millenniums, was entirely different from the caste system as it was known to us during the freedom struggle. Every rulers from the Persian, Greek, Afghan or Arab or Mughal or the modern democratic political parties used this as a weapon to make their rule a uninterrupted one without any kind of thought given to it on the basic factor that they should consider, that is social justice. There is no justice in this social justice, and there is no equality in this social equality as it is seen today in the caste-based reservation system. Here, the victims of this system are those who have pure merit and talent, but not a caste certificate. Any person in a democratic modern republic should get an opportunity to dream and to achieve his target with the support of the society or the government, that is the right for equal opportunity. But this particular system of reservation denies equal opportunity. Our constitution clearly states that there should not be any discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, language, or place of living. But as per the Article 330 of Indian Constitution, all these rights, what is stated as fundamental rights, being violated only for one thing, that is appeasement of a section of the society for remaining in power by winning their vote as a cluster known as vote bank. Caste-based reservation system not only denies the merit and talent, but it creates a different problem in our country, that the entire system of governance or the administrative system is filled with second class or third class people, where the merited and talented people leave the land for seeing better pastures abroad. That is brain drain. For the last 6 decades, if we value the size and effect of brain drain that caused severe block to development of our country is disastrous, and the advantages of this caste-based reservation system and the brain drain is certainly was for developed nations abroad like the US or Europe or the Australia. The corporates there are all adorned by Indian professionals, and there are 4 Nobel laureates among them. We should know one thing: after Dr. C.V. Raman, none of the Indian scientists could achieve a Nobel Prize for science, where 4 scientists like Hargovind Khurana, Chandrasekhar Venkatraman, and Amartya Sen, like eminent scientists of their respective field, could achieve it, being a non-resident Indian living in a better world, making use of their talent and thoughts. Now India has become a country where each and every caste or religious groups are fighting for getting into the list of backward communities for benefiting caste-based reservation system. It is ridiculous to say that no other country in this world where we can see its people demanding to be termed themselves as backward, when the new rulers and the social scientists are telling us that India is developing very fastly and moving forward to the level of a world leader, but our people are agitating all over India in different areas for getting the benefit of backward community. So a country rushing towards forward growth with its people agitating backwards to be termed as backward is a funny thing to look into. Politicians have vested interest in this. Caste-based reservation system is a war between the performing and non-performing sections of society. How can we give reservation to a family for 3 generations enjoyed reservation facilities and came up socially and financially and still claiming reservation facilities for their new births? This is a violation of our own constitution and fundamental rights that state there should not be any kind of discrimination or special privileges on the basis of one's caste of birth. On many occasions, the Supreme Court itself had given judgments stating that the central as well as the state governments who are implementing caste-based reservation system is doing so is on an unscientific manner. That is, the constitution where reservation is mentioned is clearly stated that it should be based on one's class of birth, not caste of birth. That is, there are families where children of the same parents living in different social or financial statuses. So, we cannot say that one's caste of birth decide his social status. It is wrong to consider that. The reservation system started in India in the late 19th century, and only in 1917 they conducted a survey or a scientific study, at least to understand the reservation system and its implementation among Indian people. That was in 1917 in the princely state of Mysore. Justice Leslie Miller was appointed as the commission of this particular mission, and he had given different suggestions, and the state of Mysore implemented it, and later all princely states and the British themselves implemented it. In 1952, the Free India appointed Kaka Kalelkar as the commission, and it started with 2,257 castes to be considered as reserved.